My only explanation for that is just time. You know, I'm looking for the right time to do the right music. Collabs are easy usually because the artists that you're working with, they know what they want to record, you know, and you're going in with their ideas. So it's easy to just go in, be creative with them. They already have out what they want to, what it to sound like, you know, what their vision is for the song. With an artist, it's a little bit more difficult, and I know for me personally, I'm picky.
Yeah.
So I'm very selective about what I put out for people to hear. So I mean, you know, I have to get over that and just put out more music because people ask me so many times, "Where's your music? We need your music," and it is coming. I just am being very selective, and time is everything. Perfect timing is everything. So I want it to be as authentic and as, you know, as organic as possible. An EP, yes. So, you know, I'm mapping it out all in my mind because I know people are asking. They're like, I hear you on this, I hear you doing this, you're singing on this, but where's your music? So it is definitely coming out. EP is definitely coming. Yes, yes indeed.
I can't wait.
They get on me all the time. They're like, you better put the music out. I'm like, I will. Yeah. I just feel like everything happens naturally. Music, you know, it just happens naturally. And I want it to be, I want it to be impactful. I want it to reach everybody. I want my music to just be right. It's gonna have to be right because everybody's been waiting now, so it gotta be hot when I drop it. You know what I mean? So it's coming. It's coming. Oh yeah. That's another thing in artistry when you're trying to, you know, find that thing. You wanna, you know, artists. We're indecisive.
This last name change wasn't really my idea. It just kind of happened.
I changed my name 3 times. It was Neka LB, it was LB, and now I just wanted to be as simple as Neka Brown. I feel like a lot of the greats.
That's the good one.
You know, a lot of the greats like Whitney Houston, Gladys Knight, Celine Dion, those kind of people have their first and their last name. So I like my last name. I like my first name. So right now it's Neka Brown. It is what it is. Yeah. Even say it's underrated. It's just there's a difference, and it's an art to background vocals. It is an art, and a lot of great lead singers are not good background singers. And it isn't a thing of I can sing, let me be a background vocalist. It's not that. It takes what I've learned in the background industry world, so to speak, is that it is about blending. It's about not shining because you're not doing this. Isn't your gig. This isn't your show. You're singing for someone else, and you're singing with 3 different people who have different tones, you know, different vibratos, you know. So it's like, it's an art to listening, it's an art to blending, and it's an art to taking the back seat for the betterment of the person that you're singing for. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's not just like I can sing, let's go ahead and harmonize. It's not that, because a lot of the artists want you to be poised. They want you to be accurate. They want you to be blending. They don't want 3 different vibratos. They want you to be on one accord. They want you. So we constantly got to listen to each other. What are you singing? How are you singing that? Well, when you sing that, don't sing it too loud. Sing it like this. We have to listen so we can kind of be leveled out. You know what I mean? It's not what you really think it is. It really is an art to it. We're not underrated, because anybody that can sing in the back can definitely sing in the front. The front can't always sing in the back because it's discipline. It teaches you discipline. You know what I'm saying? Because we're all individual great vocalists. We can do it in the front, but it's discipline. It takes discipline, and it's a humbling experience to be able to tone it down for somebody else, and a great person at that. We sing for Usher. I mean, he's legendary. So it's humbling, and it's an honor to be able to, you know, switch it up.
Yeah, that was actually my last situation. I actually worked with a lot of people. So that was one of the previous situations and I learned so much from that situation. Was very grateful to have worked with someone so great, someone so talented, and that's been in the business for 17 years. So that was a big eye-opener. You know, even though I've done things before, that was really eye-opening for me as far as the business, the music, personal, just everything, you know, in a nutshell. That was a great situation. Now I'm currently working on my own personal EP, which will be sometime probably later this year. I'm not really sure. I'm still trying to figure it out. So I'll
don't say any dates. It's better.
I'm still trying to figure it out. So, but yeah, I'm really happy to have been a part of each of my previous situations. No, I don't. I'm still kind of feeling around and trying to figure it out. You know, I wanna kind of tend to the fans and what they want, because they do tell me what they want and what they want to hear, and I kind of see their reaction. I kind of throw stuff out here and there and see what I get the biggest reaction on, and if it's more smooth and it's more, I'm like, okay, that's what they want to hear. Let me kind of do something. But I also want to do what I feel as well. So I'm in the process of trying to make what I feel and what they want. And it's been kind of hard, but
finding an in between.
That's really hard. So that's kind of where I am now. I actually was in the Pussycat Dolls.
Were?
Yes.
Did you change the lineup several times, or?
Well, there was a second lineup, and I was a part of that lineup, and it just didn't go as planned, and it wasn't exactly what I thought it would be. And I wanted to make sure whatever situation I went into next was what I truly wanted, and not because, okay, well, I came from this group, so throw me in another group.
Right.
So I went, I tried it out, I got there, it wasn't what I thought it was, and it was cool. All the girls that were there were really, really cool. Actually, I think 3 of them are a part of GRL now. Yeah. So Lauren, Paula, I can't remember the other girl's name, but I think they switched the other girls out. Oh, rest in peace to Simone Battle as well.
Wow, yeah.
Rest in peace to her. But all the girls were really great. It just wasn't what I wanted at the time. So yeah, it's true. Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yes, I did. I actually was in Vegas doing Jubilee when we got the call about it, and I was like, yeah, I definitely want to, but I was definitely scared to death.
Yeah.
Scared to death, because I was like, how can anyone portray this beautiful soul? Like, to just even have the honor to audition was just crazy for me. And I had flew into LA. I was there for 1 day. I learned 2 of her songs, the choreography, and then I had to learn like a whole, piece from the movie Sparkle, because Aaliyah was originally supposed to do Sparkle before Jordan Sparks was. So I learned a whole piece from that and put the audition together, and it turned out really, really well. But they decided to go in a different direction, and it was all great. It was cool. But I know the video that I did got a lot of views. I think it got like 30 million views on Tyrese's page. So I was happy about that. I was like, okay. So I got something good out of it anyway. Yes.
You did your research.
Yes, very good. Yes, I do have a very small role in Fast 7, but it is my very first role. I'm just praying to God that they kept it.
Kept the scene.
Yeah, I hope they kept it. I don't know yet. I haven't seen it. I haven't saw a previous screening of it or anything. So I'm not really sure yet, but I definitely did film a role in it.
This is funny because you're actually the first person I told that I was going to do this.
Yeah.
You're the first person I told I was going to do Rebirth of Gene. You're the first person who knew that that was going to happen. So this is pretty funny that now we're doing this again. But yeah, I was excited to do it. Of course, there's always the, oh God, the nervousness when you are going to put something new out. But I knew where I was, the space I'm in, which is the same space I currently am in, which is just that I know that I have to get this out, this music out. I have to put it out. I have to it just has to be in the world some kind of way. I can't like let more time go by without it being in the world. So that was really my focus. And of course, you know, the name change, of course, to honor my dad was something that I really wanted to do. Just on a personal level as a man, it just was something that I wanted to do. So I was the part that made me the most excited was that people accepted it. People like just were fine with it and have been rolling with it, and that was fine, because I was kind of nervous about that, like having, you know, sort of created a little name for myself, a little buzz for myself, a little fan base, and you know, obviously having had record deals before under a certain name, you know, it was just like, okay, you're gonna just walk away from everything and whatever. But you know, I had a strong feeling that as long as the music was good, you know, people would still be around, and anybody who, you know, believed in the voice or the writing or the talent beforehand would still believe in it, regardless of what a name it was attached to.
Absolutely.
You know, and so and then you know, with it being something that was so personal to me, hopefully it'll, you know, touch someone else in a personal way, which, you know, I've heard that it has, so which is great. Yeah, it's a lot more personal now. I think as a grown-up, I feel a lot more free to just be emotional and vulnerable and say what I feel and not try to, like, you know, because when you're younger, you still got to try to, like, put on and be a little more, like, machismo or whatever. But now I'm just like, yo, I know who I am. I'm very centered in who I am. I know, you know, myself in a way that I don't have to, like, pretend in any kind of way. It's just whatever. So yeah, I think now it's about like being honest, being vulnerable, and just allowing myself freedom. So that's what I'm about. Yeah. So you know what happened is that I have a problem with, once I get a bunch of great songs, I can't hold them. So I'm like, so originally the Rebirth was gonna be like 4 songs, but if you remember, and then I ended up putting the whole thing out, and I was like, all right, because originally I was gonna break it up, put out 3 or 4 now, 3 or 4 in a few months. It just didn't happen because I was like, just put it out. So now we're at almost a year. March will be a year, and I'm almost done with the new one. And I'm really, really, really excited about it. Just because, again, like, I don't have anybody to tell me I can't do anything. So I'm just doing what I feel. I'm just doing what feels right. And, you know, and it's been cool that, thank you, and people like you for supporting me, you know, and just kind of like helping me out, just get the word out there. And that's really what's made everything, you know, my whole project is word of mouth. I take no credit for anything because I don't have, you know, a big team or a lot of money or all those kinds of things behind me. I just have my heart, my music, and people who are responding to it. And, you know, so that's what's great.
Oh, that's a lot in a little bit of question.
Yeah. I can make this as simple as possible. The most frustrating is knowing and seeing what you want, but you just don't have it yet. And then the most rewarding would be is not necessarily having it all yet, but you see all the work that you've done, all the work that you put into your career, you know, you see it in motion. You know, that's the most rewarding. And you love what you do. You love what you do, and you're doing what you love. It's like, that's the most rewarding. For me personally, it's frustrating at first when you're not doing it and you're like, I know where I want to be, I know where I deserve to be, I know where I should be. What do I have to do to get there? And then when you get there, it's not necessarily where you're going to end up, but in the process, the rewarding thing is that you are making strides to getting to there. You're in motion now. You've made progress. You see the progress. You know what I'm saying? You see all that you've worked for. You're starting to see, you know, the product of all the work that you put into.
I could just say ditto to that, because that's exactly what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Okay, real quick, I'll just say the biggest letdown is probably the opposite of what you said. Touching it and being a part of and then losing it, and it not being as big as it was.
That's frustrating. That's frustrating.
But the greatest moment was in that distress and in that sorrow. I truly found who I was, like who I really was.
Absolutely.
Because of you know, the torment and the depression. And
Yep.
I found out who Kristal was because of that situation. So it was like a,
Yeah.
ta-da. So that's it. My book.
I mean, well, let me just say this, that, you know, first of all, I'm like such a big fan of my friends. Like, I'm just a big fan, you know? So I was trying not to interject while they were talking, but I wanted to say certain stuff. Okay, so like, for instance, I definitely wanted to say, if you couldn't find, did you see her SoundCloud?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So I was just going to make sure that you knew about her SoundCloud.
Yeah, I'll win.
Yeah,
I'll
actually, she's gonna perform actually "Fix You" at my show in Paris.
I heard that one. That was a great cover.
Yeah, so she's gonna do that in Paris. So I'm excited. She's gonna do that in my show in Paris, and that's gonna be really cool. And I've heard so many new songs from Kristal that are freaking amazing. So you know, she's gonna, you know, I know she's trying to make sure that it's just perfect. But I'm telling y'all, when it comes,
so many
like
songs.
great songs.
Oh my God.
The fans are gonna coming at you.
Yo,
the girls'
seriously.
music is remarkable.
Yeah,
it's really good.
it's like,
it really
you know, so I just wanted to say that because they ain't gonna say it, and they
we
got stuff.
You know,
I hear the stuff, and
Gene is just an interesting, amazingly talented man, and you know, so for us, he beats us up. You know, he's like, yo, you need this, you need to put out this music. I'm like, I know. So to get the support from somebody who's been doing this a long time and who is just perfection, like, I mean, he's definitely someone that people are trying to mimic and follow. You know, he is definitely gonna be a legend in this shit. You know, I feel like he's dope. He's like iconic, yo, and I feel like for him to support us and push us is inspiring for me because I see all the work that he puts into this. Behind the scenes, they love his music, they love Gene Noble, yes, but I see the blood, sweat, and tears because he's my friend, you know, and I'm like, yo, I just admire your work ethic. I just admire how hard you go for you. Like, I want to be that way, which is why I'm like, the music is coming, the EP is coming. Don't worry, I'm just waiting for the right time.
It's coming. This is the right time. We doing it.
We're definitely
coming. Your year, right?
It won't be a year for sure. Not for me. It's gonna be soon.